So overall, I would say the best game is Hello guys, and welcome to a new video of Free Fire Battlegrounds. But today, this video is not only about that. Today we're going to be comparing Free Fire Battlegrounds with PUBG. I'm going to end up with a conclusion to which game I think is best. First of all, what I think may not be what you think. So don't get angry at me if my opinion is not what you really expect to hear. Just before I start the video, I just want to say, please leave a like and hit that subscribe button, as that would help me a lot and give me motivation to continue to upload videos of this kind. And with that being said, let's get into the video. So the first thing that's very important is the map. I think the map in Free Fire Battlegrounds is the exact size for the amount of people that fall on the island, which is 50. There's not too little space so you're fighting a person every second, and there's not too much space so you're bored because you don't find anyone in the map. This is a feature that I really like in Free Fire. Another thing is, matches in Free Fire last about 15 minutes, which is not a lot. This is due because the circle doesn't have to close so many times until the circle is really small. So games in Free Fire are going to be pretty quick and full of tension. However, in PUBG, there's about 100 people on the map, and look at the size of it. It's huge compared to the one in Free Fire. Although there's double the amount of people, I think this map is too big for the amount of people that fall on it. So this means that you're going to spend a lot of time trying to find people, and you're probably not going to find them because the map is so big. So this is something I don't really like about PUBG. The map is too big for the amount of people that actually fall in it. So this also means that PUBG matches are going to be much longer, and Free Fire Battlegrounds are going to be much shorter. So a normal Free Fire Battlegrounds match lasts about 15 minutes, I already said that, and a PUBG one lasts half an hour. And in my opinion, half an hour is too much. But remember, this is only my opinion. If you think something else, that's fine with me. So the next thing that we're gonna look is graphics. So graphics in Free Fire Battlegrounds are pretty decent. Although, the floor is not that well done due to the fact that there's not a lot of grass. But the buildings are pretty good, and I would say overall the graphics in Free Fire Battlegrounds are really good, to be a mobile game, obviously. But now, graphics in PUBG are definitely better. The textures are much better, and I would say the resolution is even better. Everything is much better. The houses, the buildings, the trees, and the fact that there's a lot of grass makes it much more realistic. So I would say that in PUBG, graphics are far better than Free Fire Battlegrounds. But that also means that the app size is 650 megabytes, I think, whilst in Free Fire it's about 180. So that's 3 times the size. So if you want a game with a little size, I would say you go for Free Fire. But if you want better graphics, go for PUBG. So the next thing we're going to talk about is weapons. The variety of weapons in Free Fire is pretty good. There's about 6 ARs, about 3 pistols, 1 shotgun, 1 sniper, and yeah, that's pretty good. I think there's enough weapons so that you don't get bored of the game very easily, because you have to discover every single weapon. So in variety of weapons in Free Fire, I would say there's a pretty decent amount. Also, weapons in Free Fire are pretty balanced. I don't mean that they're all the same, because a Scar L is much better than an MP5, but the Scar is much harder to find. So that's what I mean when I say balance. Now, I don't like to say this, as what I upload on my channel is Free Fire, but PUBG weapons are much better. There's a wider range of weapons. I think there are many more ARs. There's about 4 shotguns, a lot of snipers, a lot of long-range weapons. So there's a load more weapons in PUBG to discover than in Free Fire Battlegrounds, which is something that I really like about the game. And that's something that PUBG exceeds highly and is much better than Free Fire. So this means you're not going to get very bored of the weapons in PUBG, because there's just so many to discover. 4 shotguns against 1 shotgun. That is much, much better. And also, feature-wise, both games are pretty similar. There's airdrops in both games, there's cars in both games, and the controls are pretty similar. So that's pretty much the same. And I think I've covered everything now. And now, I'm going to tell you, in my opinion, which game I think is best. The game I think is better is Free Fire Battlegrounds. And the reason is because in Free Fire Battlegrounds, games are much, much faster. You're fighting people all the time, and you're in action all the game. You're fighting people all over the place, just because the map is small compared to the amount of people that are in it. However, in PUBG, games are pretty slow, and I find it hard to find people, and I enjoy myself in the end much less. So remember, this is my opinion. If you think something else, go ahead and play PUBG. So yeah guys, that was the video for today. Please leave down in the comments which game you think is better and why. And please hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. And because this will help me to upload more videos of this kind, and it will give me motivation. So thank you. Enjoy your day. Goodbye.